What happens when your systematic attempt to secure a functional, depth-anchored sanctuary traps you inside a high-stakes, hydrostatic sabotage matrix under the tight surveillance of an aggressive Leviathan hegemony, and your only hope of survival is to maintain a strict, hyper-vigilant personal defense strategy before an encroaching shadow threat permanently dismantles your biological boundaries? In this breathlessly paced, high-stakes, oceanic noir and abyss thriller masterpiece of absolute structural irony, territorial paranoia, and heavy administrative friction, the traditional boundaries of standard fantasy fiction shatter under an avalanche of pure pressure investment calculations and hypervigilant buoyancy defense mechanics. The narrative follows a fiercely independent, highly analytical protagonist whose structured void reality hits a sudden logistical wall as her hard-won tranquility is systematically targeted by external hostile actors. Driven by a raw survival instinct to safeguard her aquatic autonomy, secure high-friction asset protection, and avoid total submission to predatory administrative framing from an unseen web of elite trenchlords and ruthless current predators, she constructs a desperate, hyper-vigilant plan of strategic defense. The true brilliance of this fast-paced investigative survival playbook summary lies in Hamm's exceptional mastery of mass-scale situational claustrophobia, localized bubble coordination grids, and agonizing forced proximity physical friction. As the primary targets navigate their high-pressure compromise behind closed airlock doors and heavily secured territorial borders, her standard defensive armor completely melts into an elite, terrifying game of pure physical and mental survival against competitors tracking her every breakthrough in depth resistance. Every clandestine encounter, secure perimeter scanner sweep of the pressure boundary, and localized territory boundary transaction inside the deep waters theater becomes a minefield of potential exposure, exposing deep institutional exploitation, historic generational abyss debts, and a toxic inner circle of hidden administrative entities protecting their own dark, lucrative agendas. Trapped in close quarters with an incoming alpha threat who actively monitors her void submission to shield his own private target control from a tightening trap, the Protectors unhinged own the trench and eliminate the threat protective instincts flare back to life, forcing a final high-pressure alliance where a single mismanaged oxygen allocation or broken tactical trust means the absolute execution of their final defenses. For hard-boiled relationship procedurals, dark institutional collapse mechanics, and fiercely resilient abyss enthusiasts who live for complex, multi-layered plots handled with narrative precision, this final volume delivers an unput-downable listening experience where all ordinary safety nets vanish completely.